So we've done all of this because we're trying to choose the right client funnel. So we're going to choose the right client funnel by utilizing our social media, the proper social media, in this case it's Instagram, to create embodiment, high value, authority, and the trending content. All of those are going to work as your lead magnets. Your lead magnets offer educational answers to your clients. Those are your frequently asked questions that are relevant to your niche. This is not only going to add value, but create connections for future follow-ups. So those lead magnets would be your embodiment content, your high value content, and that authority content. That's the content that's going to show them those captivating before and afters, those posts that are going to focus on the client experience, share the results that you're getting from your clients after they've come to you for services, and the reviews that you're receiving after you've done that great job, because that's going to build you as an authority without it even being your word of mouth. So those are the things like you posting a screenshot of something that your client texted you and just talking to that, or just showing it in a video and talking about it in that reel like we discussed prior. Elevate your business through consideration, so you're going to position yourself as the best solution for their needs. So remember, we're always trying to figure out what their problem is and how we're going to utilize all the information that we've gathered on not only them but also you, so that when the clients reach out in the consideration stage, they're already at the point where you are now part of their options, and all you have to do is close with your content. Like, you're not even gonna have to deal with them DMing you back and forth or anything like that. That's why we're creating this content, because you're already going to be answering all of those questions that they might even have, which is going to put you a step ahead of your competition. This is a critical stage where you need to differentiate yourself. For me, this is through my branding on my social media and the education that I speak to via my blogs, via the frequently asked questions tab on my website. I first started posting a lot of educational content when I was posting lash videos on social media, and they gained immense traction because it's not just your competitors who want to learn more about what it is you do. Your clients will take you so much more seriously if you position yourself as an authority in this industry. Once a client is interested in working with you, the next step is guiding them towards making that decision. How you're going to do that is already set up now on your Instagram bio. So they're just going to look at your page, and your page should be so seamless at this point. They're going to look at your bio, they're going to click the book now button, or they're going to click the link in your bio, and then you should have a book now link that leads right to your booking site. You're creating FOMO by them not being in the room with you and not being a client of yours. They're going to start to feel a little sense of FOMO, and that's exactly what we want, because it's going to push them to want to come in and be a part of your world, right? So ensure that your onboarding process is smooth and professional. Provide a clear booking process to them without them having to do all of that DMing. So now that we have done every single thing in this module, we have created our systems for our followers to go from interested to booking clients. We have now created content to clients. So we're using the content to drive the bookings, which is our before and afters, our tutorials, our frequently asked questions, our relatable content, our storytelling content, our educational content. It's all of that combined that you have now created with all of the information from who you want to attract, what you want your day-to-day life to look like, who you want in your chair, and what it is that they want specifically. So we're going to use all of our content, and then we're going to take that content and track our social media metrics to make sure that we're getting the best return on investment. Our return on investment is just basically a business term. So your ROI stands for your return on investment, and it's a financial metric that measures the profitability of an investment. It's very, very simple. It's a business term, but it basically just keeps you accountable. So when you're tracking your social media metrics, you can like literally figure out your return on investment by like your social media posts, right? So the ones that are performing well, we're going to keep doing those because they have a better return on investment, as opposed to the ones that aren't doing well. Like, don't keep doing that because you're not getting back what you've put in to keep doing it. Because remember, your time is money, especially when you are a service provider. I recommend checking your analytics weekly. If you can't do it weekly, at least check it monthly. Instagram will obviously help you to do that, and just keeping yourself accountable is the way that you continue to get better and better at this. And Instagram will help you along the way as long as you understand how to use these strategies that we've already set in place to continue the growth within your business. These strategies are going to also be used for you to handle all of your inquiries that you are going to be getting. Our goal is for you to not really have to do a lot of the converting in your DMs, but if you do have to do the converting in your DMs, go back to your ideal client worksheet, go back to your frequently asked questions form, and you already have the questions filled out. Just copy and paste that from your notes folder so that you can get back to them quickly with a very educated answer. That's going to set you miles above the rest. Utilize all these funnels to your advantage. And if you have any questions at all, remember that I am here for you in Slack. So don't be a stranger, and I'll see you over there. This concludes Content to Clients. You did it. I am so happy for you. Thank you so much for being here. I can't express from the bottom of my heart how much it means to me that you decided to trust me with this part of your business. I know your business is your baby, and trusting anyone with your baby is such a big step. So again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really, really hope that you have nothing but the best success and all of the results that you were hoping to see from this course. Now go convert your content into getting those clients.